If you're looking for a new TV, you know it can be overwhelming. A lot of fancy terms for the technology used inside, and in 2021 things are going to get a little more confusing. Companies are launching Mini-LED, MicroLED, OLED, EVO. So let's break it down and take a look at the new types of TVs and what the names really mean. Spoiler alert, it's not as confusing as you might think it is. Let me show you. Let's start off with OLED or OLED. OLED stands for Organic Light Emitting Diode. It's basically a thin layer of organic particles that light up when electricity is applied to it. Since each individual pixel can turn off or on, you can achieve incredible contrast and perfect blacks. The drawback? OLED TVs aren't as bright. Enter LG and the OLED EVO. LG says its next evolution of OLED hitting the market this year will produce more light per pixel, making it just as bright as other new TVs on the market. It's also adding a green element into the fray for better color production. Now basically all you need to know is OLED EVO is a newer, brighter OLED television. Next stop, Mini-LED. Now this type of TV has been around for a couple of years, but it's not as well known, but you'll hear a lot about it this year. A Mini-LED is essentially a liquid crystal display that is backlit by tens of thousands of tiny LED lights. Those tiny LEDs are grouped into zones that can be brightened or dimmed. While traditional panels use dozens of zones, Mini-LED uses thousands. Now think of it this way, the smaller the zone, the more control you have over picture quality. Now companies are taking this lighting technology and tweaking it and renaming it. TCL is calling its latest Mini-LED TV OD0 Mini-LED. The OD0 simply means there is zero space between the Mini-LED backlight and the liquid crystal display. No space means brighter picture and richer color. LG is calling their Mini-LED technology QNED. Similar Mini-LED backlights, but the lights get filtered through two layers, a nanocell layer and a quantum dot layer to enhance colors. And then there's Samsung. It's calling their Mini-LED TV the Neo QLED. So similar Mini-LED light source with thousands of zones with a color-enhancing quantum dot filter. So there you go, 3 different names for variations of a very similar technology. Now there's a third category of television, MicroLED, not to be confused with Mini-LED. It's the newest tech and it will be the most expensive, but probably the most impressive. With MicroLED, the number of LEDs go from tens of thousands to millions, but this time they aren't lighting up a liquid crystal display, they are the display. Those millions of LEDs are the tiny pixels that make up the image on your TV, and since each pixel is controlled individually, you get those incredible blacks, no color bleeding, a perfect picture. Oh, and the TVs are made from small panels, so in theory you could customize the size and the shape of your screen. Samsung introduced the technology as the Wall a few years back, but it costs tens of thousands of dollars. The new MicroLED TVs Samsung have revealed are expected to be more affordable, but will still more than likely cost a pretty penny. So there you go, it's a lot of technical terms. Mini-LED, MicroLED, OLED, EVO. It basically refers to the technology used to light up the panels. Hope that helps. If it does, hit like and subscribe to my channel for more videos and reviews.